Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back. Before we begin, I just want to say that it wasn't impossible, however it was certainly a challenge putting together this list. With that said, today we're going to be looking at 10 facts that you probably should know about Mavis. Of course, I'd like to thank those who requested this character, and those who continue to stay and show support. And with that said, let's hop in. Number 1. As a child, Mavis worked for the Red Lizard Guild, where she would either clean the guild's floors, the members' clothes, or even make food. Her having to do these tasks was unfortunately due to her parents dying, and as a result, she was forced to pay back the debts of her parents in order to contribute to the guild that sustained her. And although she was mistreated, she vowed never to cry, as her parents once told her that fairies would never approach those who were crybabies. Number 2. Among one of Mavis's most notable quirks is that she adores being barefoot. Out of comfort, she shuns shoes, and chooses to always wander around barefoot everywhere she goes. And to emphasize this conspicuous habit, she is most often shown at the perspective of her feet. It's a combination of traumatic events she endured at a young age and her own preferences that caused her to develop the habit. In her origin story, it's even revealed how the guildmaster would take away her stuff constantly, including her shoes, forcing her to go barefoot. Number 3. Mavis is a user of a type of black magic known as Law. This magic emits a bright light that surrounds the area, and inflicts heavy damage on whoever the caster perceives from their heart as the enemy, leaving friends and bystanders completely unharmed. Mavis was taught of the style of black magic from Zeref. It's stated that it takes 10 years to completely master this type of magic, and can cause repercussions on the user when done incompletely. However, after using Law, Mavis eventually modified and improved it by removing its side effect whenever it's used, setting it as the basis for Fairy Law. Number 4. While somewhat successful in casting Law, unfortunately her cast was incomplete. As consequence of using an incomplete version of Law when she was 13, this resulted in a curse. Due to the curse, her body was no longer able to age or mature from that point onwards, and at first Mavis seemed to be okay with the effect, until she was told by Zeref that her incomplete casting of Law cursed her to be immortal. As a result, she shares the exact same curse as Zeref, right down to the instant death radius that kills off everything around her. Number 5. In Fairy Tail Zero, illusion magic was originally the only kind of magic Mavis knew. She appeared to be extremely skilled in the use of such magic, especially since she was almost entirely self-taught. Her illusions are so detailed that they can appear to be truly lifelike. Mavis has even used them on occasion to intimidate people, such as by creating fearsome beasts that look deadly, and even summoning an army of knights. Number 6. Mavis and Zeref are able to have a conversation with one another, despite Zeref not being able to hear or see her. It was stated that there's something between them that transcends words or existence. In other words, they can communicate from consciousness to consciousness, in which is speculated to be a side effect of them both having the curse. Mavis also happens to appear as invisible to those who don't bear the Fairy Tail Guild mark. Number 7. Originally, Mavis was supposed to be a male, specifically an old grandpa. However, after Mashima found out that Mavis was a female name, he quickly redesigned her to be a girl. Her being a small child was also something he wanted to be unexpected to the readers. Number 8. Mavis being more incorporated in the story was due to the unexpected popularity in the reader's impressions. Number 9. Interesting enough, Makarov obtained his name from Mavis. It turns out that she named him after a prince that she once read about. Number 10. Though at times playful and to a certain degree childish, Mavis can be quite serious at times. When it came to winning the Grand Magic Games, Mavis casted aside her smile and adopted a serious persona, in which she stated she would lead Fairy Tail to victory. And with that being said, that pretty much concludes it for this list. If by any chance you learned or found something to be interesting from this list, feel free to leave a like and share the video with others. And as always, if you'd like to see more characters from this series as well as from other series, be sure to leave your suggestions down below. And surely you'll get a chance to see them in upcoming and future lists. I'll see you all next time in the Abyss.